it is my pleasure to present to you our 2022-23 chairman, Mr. Tom Borgia.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song.
Thank you, Pam. Hey everyone, it's great to be here in Atlanta and great to finally come together in person. In person. Wow. It's so great to be able to use those words again, right? I want to take this opportunity to thank two very special people who helped navigate our organization through the unique challenges of the past 2 years. Kevin Booth, our 2020-21 chair, and Pam Hepburn, our 21-22 chair. The both of you did an amazing job. Everyone, please join me in honoring these two incredible individuals. I'm honored by the privilege to lead this great association and continue the good work of many leaders like Pam and Kevin who came before me. A few years back, when I was nominated as CFMA treasurer, I knew that journey would eventually lead to being the CFMA chair, a conference theme, and this speech. As a million different themes rolled through my head, it got me thinking about all those pivotal moments that placed me here today, and what about those moments made a difference in my career. I soon realized all those special moments took someone or something coming together to help me along in my journey. Like many of us out there, I wasn't looking for a career in construction financial management, but it found me. While in college, I was a young, excited, hard charger with a full head of hair, ready to take on the world. As a business management major, I had always been excited about accounting and finance and was always into the numbers. I thought for sure my post-education career would have me on Wall Street, working for a large investment firm in a big city, or perhaps even furthering my education and becoming a CPA. I had a passion for the numbers and knew wherever my path took me, it would surely be something financial with the ultimate goal of owning a business down the road. I also had a second passion while in college, baseball. The opportunity to play baseball in college opened many new doors for me, and it taught me many great life lessons. Accountability, perseverance, being part of something bigger than myself, just to name a few. Finding a way to come together as a team. During the summers, our coach always stressed finding ways to give back to the community and find something you're passionate about. An opportunity came up one summer to umpire Babe Ruth baseball games for 13 to 15-year-old boys. This was great. I could take classes during the day, get my workouts in, and give back locally to the community through baseball, and they wanted to pay me for it. I jumped at the chance. Over the course of the season, I'd always banter with the boys, chat with the families, and always had a smile on my face. It was a great summer job. Towards the end of the season, two parents had really taken a liking to me. We always got together and chatted after the games for a couple minutes about school and my career plans after graduation. They always listened intently and would always offer some advice on the process. One day after a game, one of the parents asked me, "I know you want to be involved in accounting and finance, but have you ever thought about being in construction accounting and finance?" My immediate response was, "No, I'm not even sure what that means." In addition, as far as construction goes, I've never been handy, was never able to build or fix things, and honestly, to this day, still can't fix a thing. Just ask my wife. Anyway, they asked if I would come in for an interview with their company and just talk to them a little bit about what they do. They were looking for financial professionals, offered a great training and mentoring program for all incoming team members. I learned about the company, its history, and met several folks over the course of multiple interviews. After doing some research, I learned their corporate headquarters were right down the street from our campus and that they had been in business for more than 100 years. Solid company, stability, great people, and an actual training program for financial professionals, and 2 people who went out of their way to talk to me and cared about my future. I had an offer well before graduation, and although it wasn't Wall Street, these 2 mentors made me feel like I could be part of something special, and they wanted me on their team. Almost 25 years later, I'm proud to say I'm not only still in the construction financial industry, but also an owner in our business. The takeaway here is 2 people came together, invested their time and energy, and genuinely cared for my future. That's where it all started, and I'll be forever grateful to those 2 gentlemen. So today, I'd like to talk to you about how we as an association can come together to build a stronger industry. The first thing we can do is better educate ourselves. This pursuit of education comes in many different ways, shapes, and forms. In the traditional sense, education is about classes and books, and more recently, webinars and on-demand learning. I challenge you to pursue CFMA's CCIFP certification to enhance your formal education and create new opportunities to make a difference in your career and within your organizations. But oftentimes, our best teachers are the connections we make in unexpected places. And like my 2 mentors who first connected with me on that baseball diamond, there are plenty of simple gestures that still work today and are just as effective. Extend a hand and say hello. Look people in the eye. Greet someone with a smile. Introduce yourself. If you're someone who's been around the industry in this conference for a long time, find somebody new and introduce yourself this week. As we know, sometimes it's tough as a newer member to jump right in. That's how I felt when I first started. Find a way to engage or share some wisdom or just be a connection. If you're the less experienced member or first-timer, you're here because you're a leader in our industry. You belong here. Jump in with both feet, find that experienced member, and extend a hand and introduce yourself. In my humble opinion, the best education we will find is the power of our relationships. The collective experiences we all have just need to be shared with one another. I encourage you to find that new connection this week and lend a helping hand. All these experiences will provide a lifetime of education and help us build a stronger industry. The second way I challenge us to come together this year is to investigate technology. Looking back years ago, construction was always deemed to be behind the curve in technology. Today, however, there are so many solutions out there to help our organizations with almost everything that we do. Manage financials, manage operations, people, equipment, time. Solutions at every turn. You name it, there's a solution for it. And as a matter of fact, I'll bet those solutions are right next door to us in the exhibit hall. Technology helps us be more efficient in our professions. It provides us real-time data to make better decisions and allows us more time to be strategic and plan ahead to the future. Just think about what you could do with all that extra time. I ask you to take the time this week to get in there and investigate technology and see how together we can build a better industry. For a complete list of our partners, please be sure to check out the CFMA conference app. And finally, I challenge us to embrace diversity. The more diverse and inclusive we are, the stronger our members in CFMA can become. This holds true for each one of us. Take a second to look around the room today. Does the room look different than it did 10 years ago? Yes, it does. Are we more diverse today than we were 5 years ago? Yes, we are. But the fact is, we've really only scratched the surface. We've made progress, but there's so much more work still to be done. It's our responsibility as leaders to make this a priority. As leaders in the industry from all over the country, we have been provided this platform to come together and step up our efforts in embracing diversity and providing opportunities. Each one of us is here because we are a leader in the industry. Your leadership shows in many different ways. Today presents each of us an opportunity to come together and build a better industry. We can collectively be part of something special. I encourage you to take the next steps. Investigate technology by exploring a new solution. Educate yourself and each other by extending a hand this week. And embrace diversity as a daily part of your life and be intentional in providing those opportunities to all of those leaders who have worked so hard to earn the opportunity to make a difference in our world today. In closing, I'd like to offer 2 things you can do every day to help bring us together. Both are free and don't cost a penny. 2 simple acts: show gratitude and give encouragement. Find a way to implement these into your daily life, and you will find this will help us all come together. I'd like to show my gratitude by thanking you for the opportunity to be here today. It's a moment I'll never forget, and for allowing me to encourage you in our shared goal of building a better industry. Thank you very much.